Hello everybody, welcome back to Into the Restless Ruins. So we've done a second run through now on Yortsdale, and so we can go to the Clava Cairn. Venture deeper into the bat-filled ruins through tougher enemies to find this Warden. We have a much larger starting deck, 4 seals instead of 2, enemy level start at 2, random hordes are low, and cantrips are allowed. No idea what cantrips are. Cantrips are spells that change the rules of the ruins. Each has a dread cost. The more dread you have, the higher your score multiplier. You can pick one cantrip for each player level you have reached, or can choose fewer if you wish. Okay, so corruption bar size down, dread +2, cannot be used with corruption size bar up. Favors discard, dread +1. New cards earned from favors are added to your discard pile, not your draw pile. Fewer curses, dread -2, bar curses decreased by 1, cannot be used with more curses. Start with relics, you start the run with 4 relics. I mean, I don't know that any of these seem to be fantastic, but we'll take these 2 out. So I do know what the relics are for, we will get to that later. And so we have 4 seals to find today. It feels like going up and to the left is going to be the simpler method for hunting through. Do I need a Faded Grove that early? I mean, I don't, but there's nothing better to get me in that gap. Anything else that I can do really productively here? Yes, awesome. Alright, that's all of our build points spent. Let's begin our harvest. Let's go to Armory first, because the Grove will heal us, which we're more likely to need later into the round. And we have bats. Oh my god, excuse me. A immediate seal is lovely. Damage 500% for next harvest. I mean, I guess we just save that until our boss fight, right? A horde approaches. Interesting that the bats can fly over and through walls, and so are much more kind of aggressive on the attacks. Let's take an arsenal. We can play with our weapon loadout here a bit. Oh, that bat's exploding. I've got more seals. Need to be on the lookout for those. Relics, I think they were called. And I need to get past these guys. Give me an iron forge. There is a second unknown room up here. We're at full health. There you go. New henwife. In front of you is a crone. In front of you, a crone hunches over her pot, slowly stirring the foul-smelling contents as it gently bubbles away. She beckons you closer. You must be her latest one. What's it for you, I wonder? Riches, power, land? She chuckles. Or true love? You'll join the others in time, but I'll help you until then, so long as you promise to leave my children alone after you're done. Right, so we can use the relics to upgrade the rooms. To what end? I have no idea. Let's take a look at this hallway. We add a doorway. For 1. Have the henwife upgrade a card. Hallway plus. Doesn't look like we can go to hallway plus. Honestly, I'm just going to get some of these basic rooms, more exits to start. The deck is so much bigger early though, isn't it? That costs 5. We don't have 5, we have 4. Training room. Plus 10%. I'll do that. And with one left, let's do bend. Alright, we really need to get back though. Really bad. It's right there. It's right there. I'll take a Glimmer Chasm. Enemies drop 20% more Glimmer. Spawns Glimmer every night. Oh, get me. Okay, we lost a lot of health there, but we made a good run. Alright, we claim a seal, so this gets pushed back down. 5 potential options. Can I spin that around? I can. Okay, I like that. That makes a good, nice, tight loop to progress north out of. Let's put the arsenal here. We can go change our weapon up a bit if we want. And then Glimmer Cave here. Alright, we probably want to think about putting a campfire up here later, but I'm happy enough with this right now. Faded Growth can get us some health back, which will be important. First of all, give me the extra damage there. Grab a bow. That's a secondary weapon, I believe. That gives us one extra thing tomorrow. We don't... I was about to say we don't have any seals, but we get some extra. Is destroying these rocks worth it to me in any way? I do not know, but let's just attack what we can find. Favor earned. Give me a training room. Heal 10%. And then we should get back this time. Let's not even risk it more than we need to right now. We get an extra build point because we went to the Iron Forge. So we can head on up here to the left. That hallway will work. We can't leap over to rooms we haven't yet explored though. And these rocks keep us limited in where we can build forwards, but that works nicely. Though no door to the north here is a little scary. That's good though. We still have a build point, so we can do that. Plus 5 max health for that being built. And so basically the same loop, and then press up north. It's going to get hard to get all the way up to here and back again though, and even more so when we get up to these higher levels. So we are going to have to make use of Faded Groves and torches. But let's just try and be fast at this time. Right. 10% damage. I don't need to go get a bow. I'm not going to worry about that stuff right now. Get some glimmer. What luck. Right, that brings that wall down. Our exit is open. But that is only 2 of the 4 seals we need. Also, a horde approaches. Do I have time for this? Just barely. Higher attack speed, please. And then there's one more. We can heal and then get some of those. Now we have to just try and sprint back, otherwise we're going to have problems. I don't know really what we have to contend with. Oh god, don't get caught on terrain. Also, right now, I have no recollection of how we're getting back. We are being damaged in the darkness, which is interesting. There's that, so our health is crushed. So as much as we have gained access to up here, our health is not going to survive that. So let's think about other stuff we can do here. I don't need 2 smites. We could spend one and just get 500% damage, save 1 for the boss fight. It's free. I'm going to redraw an arsenal. Training room. Use 5% attack speed, knockback, attack size, crit size, or damage. Does not fit in any of these places. These really are not the things I need, are they? Right. We can get up here, do some exploring, at the very least. With 6 seals, we can certainly go pay another visit to the Hen Crone. Inside, see further. Use clear fog from a random room. I like that. Stats give me more attack speed. Check the mystery room, just some enemies. Assume there's nothing for me further up north in here. Nope. Exit portal is open. Our damage is solid. It's just our health and our torch that's the problem. I think we have a healing tree over here. The bow is doing good work. Heal for 10%. Let's do the henwife. Where is the campfire? We have 2 of those, we just haven't drawn them in a good while. Alright, plus 10% and refill 25%. Let's just do that on both. No idea if we can go to even higher levels still after 2. Seems not, because they've been taken out of this pool. Okay. We're going to exit and we're going to go east. Oh god. Oh god. Man, just the remembering in the dark is like a very specific design decision that the developers made. But boy, is that like the real intense bit of the adventure. Over here, this is now a dead end because this doorway can't go anywhere, which is kind of unideal. Campfires have doors on all sides now, which I don't think they did earlier, which is a nice benefit. Use clear the fog of a random room. Should we put that early? There's not many great spots for it to go very early, is there? There's right here over the seal. And then campfire right there. And Faded Grove right there. We don't have enough build points. Hold on. Did something cost 2? This campfire costs 2 now. It's so good. Oh boy. Okay. That is good to know. Oh, our damage was really good last time because we had plus 500%, of course. Okay. Do I think I can get all the way up to here and back? Unsure, but we can try. At the very least... Well, we'll do this first. Give me a fairy spring. Give me the 10% damage. Give me that. That has a weird werewolf-looking dude in it, which is interesting. Also, it zoomed us out for a while during that animation, kinda, which is interesting. I'm training rooming. Sure, give me some knockback. This must be the right way. That is the big crossroads that is not very useful to me. Heal. Increase a bunch of my time. What is this? An echo through time. You peered into this unusual cloud with trepidation. At first you thought the figures you could see were more of the lost denizens of the ruins. But as you stepped closer and the cloud cleared, you realized they are more like echoes or memories of past events. Most curiously, they seem to be able to see you as well. You had better be careful how you proceed. Who knows how real the effects of these apparitions could be. Hoodie Crow. The crow in front of you boasts, I have flown these ruins for years. I know every passageway and have seen every battle fought here, and offers to share secrets with you. Ask for knowledge of the ruins. Ask for tips on fighting beasts in the ruins. Ask for knowledge. The crow tells you about new shortcuts you were unaware of. You gained the feather of the crow. Right, can we get past these guys, please? Draw a card. Rooms and corridors drawn cost -1. Sure. Right, our health is slowly improving. I think I have enough time to go the long way back and to heal up a bit on the way down. Yes, right here. Heal for 10%. Down the chicane. And long right. I feel like this is going to be a game that I'm not going to be able to play tons in individual sittings, because the maps are just going to get slowly melded into my head as to one giant thing. Right, this is a mystery werewolf dude, but that's not the seal that I need, which is the important part. Up here we did Faded Grove Campfire. There's another Faded Grove. We could just kind of have a... What I might do, actually, we have 3 build points. If I do that there and that there, this ring is kind of our midway refresh point. So now we can do a regular night. What would I like to get to? Ironforge, this, and then north. Yeah, that's fine. So, armory, take it. That I didn't come to the... Can I only do that once? It seems so. That's a armory or a weapon thing. So it seems each draft of the observatory, we can only get the benefits once. I don't need these things, I think. Is this the right way? It is. So we go heal. We go campfire. We go heal. We go campfire. We heal. Oh, that's a new big enemy type, isn't it? Right, time for us to go back to where we came from. These enemies are getting stronger, aren't they? Here's another level. Or a favor. I don't know that I need more stuff all the time, you know? We got 5 seals as train. Yes, should do that for sure. After here, we might have time to... Yeah, we can go henwife. We got 5. Clear 2 fogs. Yes. Heal. Chicane. I just want to see this feather. Every other night, draw an extra card. Okay. Horde approaches. If I can kill some before we return, I'm here for it. Alright, that'll do. No need to take unnecessary risks. 4 build points, and we drew an extra card. Okay. We could make this a loop so that when we can come out to the top, do our refresh, and then come back out a different side. Perhaps. That's okay. Do I have something with double? I do. I can do, I think, this. That fits there nicely. We're not going to be able to join these two together right now. That's okay. I can build off of... I can't build off of that one, but I can build off of this one that's unexplored. That's interesting. I'll stick that down there then. I can't remember exactly where the line was. I think it must have been here. So this almost certainly is not the seal that we need, but we can get in that general direction for other things, I guess. Alright, let's... Should I be thinking about trying to do this training room? Maybe if we have enough time when we come back of a night, but seems unlikely. So we take our 10%. That I can't do again a second time, so we don't try. This I think is definitely worthwhile. I need to figure out where the most efficient spots I can stand in rooms are, that I don't need to like go too deep into a room unnecessarily. That's a temporary 10% damage again. That's a whole bunch of favor. I don't need any of those. There are a lot of extra cards to kind of unlock in meta progression that we'll probably see down the line, but right now, not there, and that's fine. So, this is our refresh lap. Get dead. That is not a seal. I'll take another observatory. Is there anything for me up here? No. Grab the favor and let's get the hell out of here. Oh god. Right, we have to go back past our refresh loop. Getting all kinds of knocked around. Right. Torchlight. It's not doing great. I don't want any of that right now. I don't have time to train at all. Through the Glimmer Cavern. This one. Yes. Yes. Past the chicane. And hard right. No, not into the thing. Oh. I ran into some piece of furniture or something. Okay. Fairy Spring spawns one relic. One extra relic spawns per night. Use a fairy guides you to the exit. I could put one of those around here in my halfway camp. Training Room Plus. Use extra stats. Observatory. I have 5 build points, which is a lot. Did I upgrade an observatory? I did. It has 2, doesn't it? Observatory Plus. Much bigger room, which is interesting. This seems okay, but I have to think carefully about spending these. Let's redraw this. Oh, can I not redraw persistent cards? Interesting, okay. This room is a real weird shape, but fits there very nicely. So, you know what? I'll take it. The Fairy Spring. If I do this, I lock myself out of that new encounter. At the same time, I need to find somewhere that I can put this. I can put it there, but that's not really on my way back from all of this. So, I guess it's going here. Observatory. I'll stick it there. And Crossroads. Let's do that. Makes that into a loop. So, goals for this run. I wish I could... I mean, I might be able to bring those two together. That might help me. But it's this kind of out and back that is not ideal. Maybe I need to think about doing straight lines up and then branching off of those rather than these big out and rounds. Because at the moment, this left-hand side is really not very functional. 5 seals, so we could go to Henwife. There's a lot happening here. But I guess we're just going to go to this as fast as possible and then come back. Are you sure you still have 1 build point? Yeah, I can't redraw anything, so begin harvest. Armory. Try not to forget that. I'm not going to do this right now. I shouldn't do this, but we didn't do that other one, so you know what? Here we are. Right, heal. You are my seal. Okay, great knowledge. Let's do a lap. This is a strong training room, I think. Attack size plus 10%. Oh. Hold the phone. Did I just learn that one, or did I learn a different one? And there are 2 seals at this level? I am slightly confused, but we have enough time to get back, I think. There's a big old wave of stuff. Oh, I need to get past this. I don't have time for these shenanigans. Bend, Armory, Iron Forge. Skip it. Can I? No, I've died! Revived from the grave, plus 3 skulls. New Night, plus 1 skull. Seal claimed, minus 2. Okay. Death is not the end. I have been cursed. Heavy darkness. Increases torch burn rate during next harvest. Unclayed, plus 1. Purge persist. Oh, God. Okay, so... Oh, that's an... Oh, this is an exit portal. Who knew that there would be other exit portals available? Not me. That's going to be a huge boon. So if I do that and that, I can now exit through the north side, which is massive for us. Am I going to do that? Builder's Blessing. All cards in your hand cost 1 BP. Purge, persist. It's probably a better turn to use that on, if I'm honest. It's only an exit portal, not an entry portal, I assume. I don't get to choose to enter or exit at a different space. I didn't even fairy spring that time. Just filled with panic. Let's put that next to this exit portal so that I can Iron Forge for the next round through. We play that. Torch burns faster, but we purge so we don't get more stuff, so... will certainly be interesting. Let's just think about our route. We're going up and through, hang a right, into our big safety loop. We did that seal, and then we can exit here. So we haven't really built much growth upwards, but that's fine. It's nice that death isn't the end of you. It just kind of... it's a punishment that you can hopefully overcome, you know? Let's do Henwife while we're here. I don't think I need that. Everything becomes so expensive, man. It's a nice cheap one. What's our most expensive upgrade? Because presumably... that is the best gains, right? Take some training. Grab a seal. Not a seal, a relic. We're at full health. Oh, because we just died. Yeah, okay. I understand. What's up here? Training. Attack speed plus 8% is nice. Right, that's our seal. Please kill that, thanks. This is just a room. We're at full health. That's our other plausible exit. Here we can get one more build point. And now we don't have to fight through all of that to get out of here, which is huge, really. I'm going to forfeit that. Yeah, I think it'll be more interesting when we have a larger pool of things to build with, basically. Builders besting all cards in hand cost 1 less. Humongous armory. I definitely want this observatory. It's very long. We come up through our group. There's a big we could use the big crossroads as like a gathering point, but I think coming up here from nearer where our exit is probably wise. I can't hook that corner from here. Do that then. Okay, so same line, take our refresher in the middle, then go over to Observatory Plus. Oh, I guess I use each one once rather than using one twice, but we'll see how that goes. Cool, let's go. Grab the extra 10%. Not that way. Not going down there. Not doing you with 2. I will stop for this. Is that our... This isn't our double observatory, is it? No. That's our fairy fountain, which we have yet to use, but have not really needed. I will come down here for this torch. Good. Still at full health. Train here as well. And it's off of here somewhere, isn't it? There. Not it. I thought we were going to get 2. More favour. We could take an arsenal, see if we can swap to a new and interesting weapon. That bat is stuck. That hurts a lot. Can I use this? I can. I was just not close enough. That looks like a home rather than the other thing. Let's run through, take our extra point. A horde approaches. Let's get to the exit now, immediately, please. Thank you. New night. More curse. Okay. That is a seal, not an exit. They do have different art. This is very much squares and points, whereas this is hatch off-center hashtag. So I know that those are there, but I don't need them. I need to get up in this general direction. And that will not do it. I could redraw. Let's redraw this arsenal. Right now I just need bigger, better pathways. And then once we get to this seal, we should be ready for a boss fight. That can go there, I guess. We'll stick a new, fresh... Well, there's an option of a fresh, shiny campfire there, but this works too. 10% more time. Right, we'll get to that and then build over and smite on our last one, I guess. We can also go to Chicken Crone. I'm going to come up with a different version of that name every time my brain tries to pull it, I think. Henwife. Chicken Crone. Anything that's really good for us, though, right now. The healing. And healing, because we can put these up near where we want to go. Okay. Back en route. Yes, train. If we're going to the boss soon, we should do that. Portals are open. Let's see. Oh, hello. Let's do a clockwise visit of these this time. And then we're going up here, I think. More training. Attack speed plus 7%. And then left. This isn't it, is it? No, maybe it is. Favor earned. Skip. Campfire. Seal. Okay, we're all right. The Horde after this. It's going to be a problem. So, top line of defense is down. Get back through as much corridor as we can before the Horde gets to us. Alright, we got around that very, very nicely. Take the healing, get the build point, because we now want to build up to the finale. We've got half a torch to grind. No idea what we'll have to make of this upcoming boss. So what am I grinding for if I don't need the stuff that it offers, really? Fantastic question. Okay. Part of my problem is I'm holding on to these so long that it's other. I could have been drawing buildings instead of holding these. Purge, observatory, duplicate. Which one's the one that gives me damage temporarily? Not the training room. Armory. Right, can I get up to here off of these? No, I could redraw one. That did not help me at all, unfortunately. We drew an extra card for something, but also not a helpful one. Right, we're going to have to harvest through one more day. Do I need to go do anything? I could train. We've got training room here, training room here, and I could probably get an iron forge in as well. But this is not the one we are smiting. We are smiting on the boss fight round. No seals. It's fine. Swing past here. Train the first. keep moving. Heal. Torch. Health is full. More torch. Training. Yes. Give me more crit damage, I guess. Don't really know what I'm looking for around these parts, but basically I don't have much else to do tonight, so just going for a waltz, really. And then this is the way to our other exit, isn't it? Isn't it? Please be the way I want to go. That's more torch refill. That's a seal. Oh, God. Okay, we got a full torch. I've just gotten a little lost trying to find our alternate exit, which will be down here and then to the east somewhere. Yes, right here. Can I get this before the horde arrives? Yes. Yes, I can. Alright, there's a big deck to shuffle. But yeah, by not holding as many of these, I get more room to build. That is a piece of tech that I will certainly be keeping in mind for the future. Right, we can get there with a hallway. We can get there with a training room. If I have time, we can pick up some extra damage here before going into the fight. But whether or not I can do that, who knows. But we're going to use Smite now. And we're just going to go. This is the one. At least that's the plan. 10% damage. Past the chicken speller. I shouldn't do this because this is like 1%. Oh, 4% is fine. I'm not totally sure what our route is here at the top to get to where I want to be. This is other training. That's good. We're at full health. That's also good. Then out this way north. Okay, this is fine. Is this fine? I hope this is fine. Can't go that way. I can come down here. This is where training was, right? Then we'll just pop in here, see what we made. Just some seals. Then there's like double training in here. Okay. Let's stay away from that, thanks. Right, if we're on full health, to the boss room. Please. Skip it. Then it was a little nope, this is it. Hello. Did I just one-shot the boss? I guess I just one-shot the boss. Maybe I was over-leveled. Alright. 2,500 points. Multiple levels. Card unlocked. Harvest 1,000 enemies. Graveyard. Draw 2 cards on redraw. Every 4th graveyard played adds a mausoleum to your deck. Library. Use. Upgrade a random card in your deck can only be used once. Oubliette, when placed, purges itself. Use. Purge a card from your deck, can only be used once. Stables, move speed plus 2%. Portal Gate, travel to a random nearby portal gate. Interesting. Toadstool Patch, grants a random charge, unstable, sealbound. Cantrip unlocked, reach level 4. Sticky Hand, all cards have persist. Cantrip unlocked, Guide Arrow, an arrow will show the direction to the exit portal. Basic enemies increased by 2. Level unlocked, harvest the Clava Cane Warden. Delve left and right, doubling back on yourself often before facing the Wardens. Twin Wardens. Alright. A solid round. So many cards. Wow. Alright, that's the collection. Another solid run. How many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so, in this one, it looks like we've got to go left to right to left to right to finish on the left, which is going to be a hoot. But for now, thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out the game for yourself, as ever, there's a link down in the description. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.